the street and you think that's the YaYa lady, but there is a lot more behind it. Let's get started. Hi, so you see me on the street and you think that's the TikTok lady, but did you know that I started on Broadway? Specifically, this is actually my t-shirt from 1994. So let me tell you the story. I'm a Broadway girl. I got my start at NYU, Tisch School of the Arts. It's a school in New York City. I went there for college, and I knew at a very young age, I always wanted to be in a show called Les Miserables. And I always tell my students this: know the roles that you are right for. Know what you're right for. I knew I wanted to be in this show. I knew from a very young age. So I got an agent. I was very lucky. I got an audition my junior year of college at NYU for the show Les Miserables. I was so excited. I went into the audition and I remember specifically what I sang. It was an audition for the double cover. So the double cover is an audition for both of the roles for Eponine and Cosette. Now, Eponine sings On My Own in the show, which is a really hard song. And Cosette sings A Heart Full of Love, and she sings soprano. So I had to sing both of those songs. But first I sang my own song. So I sang a song called Story Goes On from Baby, which has a big belt note in it. And then I sang the high note in Heart Full of Love. So I sang the end of Story Goes On, which is and on and on and on. And I held it. And actually, I practiced almost what a YaYa is at the end of that song. I went and on, and I went and I had to hit that ah, and I went YaYa. So I was doing YaYa at a very young age. And then they had me sing the end of Heart Full of Love, which is a really high note. Now, I was really lucky, guys. I had a very good voice teacher at NYU. So get a voice teacher very young. I will tell you this now. I had a very good voice teacher singing classically, and I went, and I hit that note. I sang both of those songs. The next day, I got a call from my agent that I booked Les Mis on Broadway. I was making my Broadway debut. Now, this is story time. I got to do the role of Cosette many times. Many times. In fact, I got to do the role 17 times in a row. Isn't that cool? So many times that, did you know that if you do a show 18 times in a row, they have to give you the part? So what happened was she was sick 18 times in a row. And instead of giving me the part, they let me go on the national tour. So I went on the national tour as Cosette. Let me take you behind the scenes of the Broadway show of Les Miserables. That's Madame Thénardier, me in this wedding dress. What is that wig? Are you ready for story time? What is that hat? And what is that wig? This is my dresser. You guys, we didn't have phones, so we took pictures. Here's me with my Marius. Here's me as a bullet boy. I named my bullet boy. So we had to be in Les Miserables. Cosette and Eponine are in the ensemble. So I had a bullet boy, and his name was Ed. Isn't he cool? Oh, this is us as prostitutes. We sang, lovely ladies waiting for a bite, waiting for the customers who only come at night. And this is me as a pea picker. At the end of the day, you're another day older. And that's all you can see for the life of the poor. It's a struggle, it's a war, and there's nothing that anyone's giving. Now, in 2004, I returned to the Broadway company as Eponine. And if you don't believe me, Jodie Langel returns to the Broadway company as Eponine. So, ladies and gentlemen, I played both Eponine and Cosette on Broadway. Now, I will tell you this. To sing on my own, You need to narrow your mouth, sing proper vowels. I will get into all of these in my series, How to Get to Broadway. But I will tell you this, I always knew I was right for these roles. As soon as I walked in that room, I wanted these roles. So to get to Broadway, I want all of you watching this YouTube series right now to close your eyes and manifest what roles you are right for. I tell all my students who walk into my studio, what roles are you right for? What could you play right now? Not what you can play in 10 years, what you can play right now. I always knew when I walked into that room what I was right for. So when someone asks you, what roles are you right for? You tell them what you're right for now, what you look like, what you can play right now. That is what is going to get you on Broadway. Not what you can play in 10 years, not what you can sing in 10 years, what you look like and what you can play right now. Write it down. And then you can tune in next week for my next series. It's cats. So I hope you enjoyed this. Keep watching. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Follow my channel. Subscribe. I've taught you about Les Mis. And now this is my new series. I'm here in my house. I'm inviting you in with all the pics. I hope you loved it. Join me next time and we'll learn more tricks, more tips, more about my life. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh, hey guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Stick around to watch more videos like this. Watch some of my viral videos. Take some one-on-one singing lessons with me. Or you can watch that video over there. Oh, and don't forget, raise your ya, ya, ya.